Yeah.
Weezy out of here.
The dash a digi, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it is.
Hey guys, it's Briana here, and I'm back with another video. As promised in my how to find a vendor video, I told you guys to leave questions that you wanted me to answer in a separate business Q&A. So this is basically going to be all of the questions you guys asked on that video, and a couple questions that I get a lot about starting a business. So I'm so out of breath because I was just moving, and also I'm sitting on the floor, so excuse my setup if it's a little dark and it's night. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first question is, who did your logo, and do you have any logo websites? So the person who did my logo is at Penthouse Graphics on Instagram. I'll write their @ name on the screen. They made my logo for about $50. I just told him exactly what I wanted, and he was really great and really quick. So if you guys are looking for someone to make your logo, check that out. Logo websites, I would say honestly just Google like logo maker if you want to do it yourself and you don't want to pay for it. Adobe, or if you're good at Photoshop, stuff like that, you can make your own, and there's a lot of websites where you can do it for free, so look into that. But yeah, Penthouse Graphics did my logo. Another question is, the first time you ordered lashes, obviously after testing them, how many did you order? 50 lashes for each style, or would you recommend going with a smaller number? I would recommend going for a smaller number, just because if this is a new business that you're launching, if it's your first business, you don't know how well it's going to sell, and you don't know how it's going to do. So I would order small batches. I don't know, if you're doing 5 different types of styles, maybe do 10 of each. That just sounds a little bit more, you know, realistic. And the money, and also if you're low on a startup cost, you can use the money you earn from getting a few lashes and order more lashes with the money that you got. That didn't make no sense. I think you guys understand my drift. Do you recommend any graphic designers or websites for logo? Yeah, like I said, I use Penthouse Graphics. That's the only graphic designer I'm familiar with for the most part. But if I find any more, I'll leave it in the description box. But Penthouse Graphics. When it comes to shipping the lashes, how does the website work? As in, when people order from the website, do you get the payment, shipping info sent to your email, and then ship them out? So I created my own website, and I used it with Wix. So every time I get an order, Wix notifies me of the order. It lets me know what they ordered. It gives me their billing info, shipping info, how they paid. Just depends on how many payments you take. So when you do that, you can create your order. I create it on my own, and then there's a button that says fulfill order, and once it's fulfilled, you press that. You're able to type in the tracking number, and then your customer receives an email immediately telling them that their order has shipped and gives them their tracking number. Okay, so someone said, my vendor does my lash packaging, but my other vendor does lashes. How does that work? Do I have to put everything together then ship it, or do they do it? Well, if you're using 2 separate vendors, they're going to come to you separately, so you would have to put the container in the lash box and then ship it out. But if your vendor does both of them, which my vendor did, each lash box came with the lashes in it. I didn't have to do that. When people buy off your website, do you ship it, or do your vendors? You're thinking of drop shipping. When you do drop shipping, your vendor ships it off, but if you're ordering it wholesale, it gets shipped to you and you have to ship it off to your customers. Okay, great video, boo. This had helped me a lot. Like, what if I am trying to start a cosmetic line? What should I use this site? Thank you. But for cosmetics, I feel like cosmetics is a whole other ball game. So I don't think I would do Alibaba. I would find a well, I don't know. Me personally, makeup is something I really like, so I wouldn't want to just, you know, take another product and just put my name on it. I would like look for factories. So if you're trying to start a cosmetic line, if you're trying to find packaging for your cosmetics, go on Alibaba. But for the actual product itself, try and Google different factories to do it, so you can be a part of the process of what's being made, the products that are being used in it, the colors, stuff like that. I'm not too familiar with starting your own cosmetic line, so I'm not 100% sure, but I definitely know you can look up makeup factories, and the factories will work with you to create your product. Also, I know a lot of people do homemade cosmetics where they make their own, and then they put it in their own packaging and label, which, like I said, you can get the packaging from Alibaba. Hold on, guys, I'm getting some of the same questions, but do you go by the reviews or stars when looking at vendors? I go by reviews. I mean, look at the stars too, because they go hand in hand. If they have a lot of stars, they're gonna have better reviews, but definitely read the reviews and read what people are saying. Because sometimes, well, I'm not sure about Alibaba, but I know on AliExpress some people will give 5 stars and then write a really bad comment just because the vendor will message them saying, "Oh, can you delete this? I'll pay you." That happened to me once. Like, I left a bad review and they like, "I'll pay you $30 to leave a better review." Okay. Once you get the sample and you like the lashes and try them and everything, do you contact them and get more lashes, then find custom eyelash cases? I know this is a dumb question. So basically, most vendors will provide your packaging, your custom boxes, just ask them for it, and the lashes. Wait, did I answer that question? Yeah, but I mean, like, if you find a vendor that you really like with lashes and they don't provide custom packaging, then I would say find another vendor that does packaging and you can just do them separately, like I explained. How do you budget the money? Okay, I don't know what you mean by budget the money, but I don't know if you meant your startup money. If you're looking to how you can budget your startup money, I would really just say tax return time is when you get a big lump sum of money. Ask different family members if they would like to invest in your business, and then, you know, when you get the money, you'll pay them back. Most family members will be like, "Oh no, it's fine," you know. If you find a couple family members to give you a little bit, I mean, it just depends on what your startup cost is. There's a bunch of vendors where you can start your lash line as low as $100 for a couple lashes. So, and then if you meant how do you budget the money once you start your business and you get the money, that's a really good question, because that's one of the things I struggled with, because the money would go directly into my bank account and, you know, I'm out here swiping. But definitely the biggest tip I can say that I didn't do that I would recommend for everyone else to do is create a business account. So all of your business money goes to your business account, and that money you put back in your business. And, you know, usually they say after a year of owning a business is when you see a profit. So most people say you don't see a profit until after a year. So, but you know, it all depends on you. How do you make a website for the eyelashes? I created my own website through Wix. I know there's Wix, Shopify, Squarespace. There's a bunch. I forgot. But I have Wix. However, I would recommend Shopify just because it seems to me that there's the most features you can do on Shopify. Yeah. Do you need to get any permits to sell other products? What did you need to officially take off? Every state is different, so I can't really give you a set in stone answer. Look into reseller's license. Look into, definitely you have to register your business. I know that much. Everyone has to register their business. Well, you don't have to, but if you're trying to do it the correct way, register your business with the government. But basically Google it, because I can't really tell you because I'm not sure what state you live in. So definitely Google it, because every state is different. A lot of people ask me what was my startup cost, and I really don't feel like, okay, I don't think anyone else's startup costs, like, I wouldn't worry about anyone else's startup costs, because it just depends on your budget. Like, if your budget is really low and you need to get a really low budget, you can get really good lashes for really cheap, and someone can pay $2,000 their startup costs. You know, it all depends on how much you order. So you kind of have to stay in your own box with that topic, just because everyone orders a different amount, different things, different packaging costs, different prices, different lashes cost different prices. So you can't really compare your startup cost to somebody else, because you guys probably are getting different things. But I can tell you this, you can start for like $50. Do you ask vendors for samples of certain lashes before buying in bulk? Okay, so an important thing to know is that there are different lashes. Like, there's mink lashes, silk lashes, horsehair lashes, human hair lashes. Like, there's different kinds. So depending on what type of lash business you want to start, those are the samples you would ask for. So if I want to sell silk lashes, I'll ask my vendor for their silk lash catalog, and then I'll ask for samples of the silk lashes. Did you file for an EIN number? Yes, I did. You can do that off of Google. Did you obtain a business license or a resale certificate? Asking for myself because I'm not sure which one to get. Definitely if you plan on your business going really far, it is important to get a business license. I know it can be very expensive, so it all depends on, like, I know some people might want to start their business, get the money for the business license if they're not able to afford it, and then get the license. What is the appropriate price for a sample? So that's really interesting because someone told me that they paid $70 for sample, and I'm like, sis, I hope you did not pay them, because that's a scam. So basically, most lash companies will give you free samples. Like, they'll say, we offer free samples, however you have to pay for shipping. Now, I know I paid $25 for shipping, so you'll probably pay for samples over $25, but definitely less than $50, just because you're getting a sample. Like, when I sampled mine, I sampled 4 pairs of lashes. So, like, why would I pay $70 for 4 lashes? Like, that's just ridiculous to me. Don't do that, because guess what? You might not like the lashes, so that's $70 that you just threw in the garbage. Because like I said, when I found my first vendor, I paid the $30, I think, for the lashes, and they were complete trash, and I didn't wear them at all. So that was $30 that went in the garbage. Shipping is $25, most likely. Most of them, they charge you $25 for shipping from China to the US. Yeah, I forgot. If you're in a different country, I don't know, it might be more expensive, but if you're in the US, I know shipping should be just $25. If it's anymore, it might be a scam, so just be careful. But yeah, so those are all the questions I got. A lot of people have been asking me. Please don't forget to subscribe. My next video is going to be a giveaway, so you want to be subscribed to know about it.